Oh, wow. So right off the bat, there is a pinned message from Live Windows Training Doug Betts, and the viewers have just joined. Say hello. Well, hello. Hopefully this is actually broadcasting, and I need to go confirm that. The DB method of opening up my channel and then going to it, it shows that I'm live. So right off the bat, oh, there we go. I got the DB method going. Hey, good afternoon to Tony Wallow, big homie here, or technician in training. I can't pronounce the other one on the live stream. That will be tonight on the after Zoom. Oh, you know what? That's one thing I think I'm going to have to work out is what is going to be the time, because if I understand correctly, as soon as Doug ends his stream, it's going to kick you over to my stream, no matter if I'm streaming or not. You just will be sitting there looking at the icon, and I need to check into that and see if that works. Kenny Witten says hello. I'm a little low on volume because I forgot to turn the silly thing down again. Now the volume should be peachy Jim Dandy fine, I hope. So if I could get a thumbs up on volume, or it's still horrible or low or whatever, that would be really, really good. Very good stream from Doug today. He changed the light bulb. I seriously missed that part. I don't know if Tony's just messing with me and Doug. I don't know. Yes, we did have a private Zoom yesterday. We did work some things out for me on my channel. It was really good. I really learned a lot, and I appreciated Doug doing that for me. So let's get on with today's Davinci Resolve. This will be fun. So I'm going to bring Davinci up. I already have it running, actually. I realized when I was prepping for this that I actually have to change the number in here. Oops, got to work on that. So I'm going to go over here to Project Manager, and I think this is it right here. No, this is it right here. Friday, I actually named it Friday Daily Davinci because I did do a little prep work. I didn't do anything other than prep, and the prep is simply I brought in 4 videos, 4 MP4s, and I'm going to start showing Rick how to work with videos on what little bit I know, and I will preface that with I know very little about videos. Okay, I've got them separated here so that when you scroll through it, it gets to a dark area, black area, same thing, same thing, same thing. So what do you do with videos? You can do the same thing with videos that you can with static pictures. So if I want to stitch these together, you just simply put them together. Now supposedly you can click this button right here and everything, oh look, it actually worked. So if I uncheck that, you move them separately. Well, guess not. Snapping I always went in because that way it snaps like that to the thing. This is supposed to uncheck that. I give up. Yeah. Okay, so apparently once you snap it in on one, it stays. Oh, there, I had to go to another one. So I like the snapping for the most part because that way I'm moving audio and video at the same time and not just one or the other. So I've got an issue here, it looks like, and then I have more audio than I do video. So I'm going to just bring this out if I can. I can't. So we will see what the clip duration is, and the clip duration doesn't exist, so we'll cancel that. I'm going to get rid of most of that anyway, and we'll bring this over here. So now when you play this, it will just run together as one long video with no effects or seamless things. Yeah, I am so snappy. Snappy, I tell you. Snappy.
August.
And you may or may
Uh,
not be able to hear the audio coming
let's
through
see.
on the awkward silence.
This is
So
real quick.
I can kill that.
I'm
There's
gonna
no
go to the
violations in here.
attachment
I can
of
just kill
my.
that by muting the track and then it kills it. All right, so let's go do something to this. Go back to the beginning. I'm going to go over here to effects. I'm going to go to video transition and make sure my hover scrub preview is on. And then I'm going to go through here and you can see what it does. Blur dissolve. I don't know what this one is. I don't get it. I don't see anything there. So I'm going to use this blur dissolve because it's actually got something I can see. So I'm going to grab it. I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to put it, I'm hoping over the first two, but it looks like it's going to go over all four. Oh, great. Didn't go anywhere. Or did it? It did not. Let's try that again. Get these out of the way. Off click. Bring this one back. Bring the blur dissolve down. And I want to put it on. Yeah, it's there. It's right here, actually. Now, I would have never known this in the beginning because I would have never looked for it, but it's this little box right here. So I'm just going to bring this little box and then I'm going to move. Wow. All right. So let's see what that does. And I think for purposes of today, I'm actually going to go in here and I'm going to change this. You can change how fast it goes and you can change the duration and you can change the speed. So I'm going to change the duration and I'm just going to get rid of that and I'm going to go 00.5 dot 00. I think that works. I don't remember if I got to put the zero. It might be 5 minutes. Nope, it's 5 seconds. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Right click, change the click duration. I'm going to get rid of it. 00.05.00. Still going to be 5 seconds. Change. Then I'm going to put that up against that. And did it go away completely? Oh, it did, didn't it? Okay, that's interesting. So Control Z to get rid of that. Hit play. Hopefully the transition is still in there. I honestly have no clue. Nope, no transition. So let's go see if we can add a transition. I still want the blur. I kind of like that. And I want it to be over actually both of them. So I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to see if I can't. There we go. That worked. So there's a transition. Drywall with Doug. Yeah, there you go. Um, I was messing around with the dentist. I screwed up my other OBS today, and I'm not real sure. I might show that on Monday. I have no clue what I did, honestly. I'm trying to, instead of having, um, well, this is okay because you can't really see the box because I use the chroma key to green it out, and it puts me like that. But when I don't use that, I want this to be circular on over my camera. So there's effect number one. And it's kind of a simple little cool effect. And again, you can grab it and make it as long as you want. You can make it the whole thing if you want. It should be kind of senseless, but cool. So that's one effect. But you should be able to, I'm pretty sure you can actually put an effect over two things at one time. At least you should be able to. Control Z. Um, let's go down the list here. Try the diamond ring. Iris. All right, I'm gonna bring this one down here. And I was thinking, I'm just going to put it right there. I know it's there because I can see it again. And I'm going to grab it. Oh man, grabbing these things sometimes is so fun. Make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to take these, snap them into there, go over here, hit the space bar, the one effect, the other effect, and then obviously the last two don't, or the first and last one don't have an effect. So that's effects. You already know if you want to put a title in it, you go to effects right here, open it up, go to titles right here, go down to, or go up to, in this case, text or text plus. So we're going to put a text plus in there, and we're going to put it right there. That looks pretty cool. Hi, Greg. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I did allow myself time to go get a cup of coffee. Dennis says, so, as you know, as long as your box is highlighted with the red box around it, you're working on that. I've been doing this for a couple days now, and today I'm not paying any attention, and I'm like, doggone it, where's my title? I can see it. It's right here. Where's the title at? Right here. Doggone it. I'm frustrated. And then it dawned on me, oh, because the box is not highlighted, it's not going to show up here. Oh well, things you learn. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change this to Davinci without the B with Ken. I'm going to change the color and just go with something in this nature of the woods. I kind of like that one. I don't know. That one looks okay for today. We'll go with that. The size, you just slide it. Wow. Or you can just leave it like it is. Hit the button here. Or you can take the size, Control Z. This is all basic computer. So I'm not going to get too in depth with some of that because you have basic computer knowledge and skill, so there's no sense beating a dead horse. You can track it by, if you want to do that. That's kind of a neat little effect. Okay, so I saw a guy take it. He tracked something out like this, and then he added another text right above it. Then he went into that, and he actually went X 1 2 3 X 1 2 3 X 1 2 3 X 1 2 3 X 1 2 3, which in my case is pretty close to the way it should be. And he put X's in between here, and I thought that's kind of cool. So then you can track this out as well. And then I can go up here and kind of figure out what do I need to track to get these in between the letters. And yes, somebody just said in chat, Speedy C, good to see you. And yes, it is truly, truly amazing what you can do with this. It is seriously whatever your mind can think of. I was working on something this morning. That's how I ruined my second OBS, which I'll fix that. I'll just go in and delete the second profile, and then I will recopy the profile. So I'm not gonna fine tune this, but you get the idea. And we'll change the color of the X's to something crazy stupid like red, so they stand out. And then you can go in and put a drop shadow behind them down here somewhere. Drop shadow, we'll change the drop shadow color to the blue of that. And you will do this, Rick, because I still do it to this day. I'm like, doggone it, I got the blue. Why is it not changing? Well, because it's defaulted down here to black. So you have to move this up to your desired color that you want. And I like that one, so I'm going to go that. Then you come in here and you want to offset it either on the x-axis like this to the left, or the y-axis like that to the right, or the y-axis like this, up or down. So I'm going to go right there for just for today. That's cool. I don't mess with the background because I haven't gotten to understand. I don't fully understand the stroke, so I'm going to make it white just to see what it does. And then I'm going to bring the opacity to white to 100%. Oh, I see what it does. Okay, I'm going to put the opacity about right there. Okay, that's enough for that for today, for now. So I'm going to go back to my main text. This is where you really got to think about what you want to do. So if I want to move this text, we all know this should be a QFA, question for or quiz for audience. To track it or to move it, we want to go into the X and the Y, which we're not seeing. Oh, here's another really good effect, the write on effect. So if I want to write this on, I start it right there at the beginning. I keyframe it. I bring my thing over here, keyframe it all the way out. Now, this probably won't work because I'm trying to teach it. So we'll take this back. We'll hit spacebar. Kind of is working. It's just not working the way I like it to. It's working. It's actually bringing the numbers out. So, and again, this is not anything I'm doing for any kind of production at all. So it's going to look kind of hinky. What I do want to do though is I want to shut this off, shut that off, because I just want to work with this. And as you can see now, that actually works. If I shut this track off as well, I can test it. And at the beginning of it, it starts out as it comes across. Now, what if we did that backwards? What if we were to do that totally backwards? What if in the beginning, we got rid of that? So we no longer have it keyframed. We're going to take it to the beginning. And we're going to bring this right on over to here. Take this right on to there. We're going to keyframe that there. And then we're going to take this over to here, close enough for me. We're going to keyframe it right like that. And we're going to replay it, and we'll see what it does. Oh, I like this a little better. That's pretty cool. So I'll get with Rick and see specifically what he's interested in learning on this. And as always, not only with Rick, but with anyone, I am streaming, right? Yeah, I guess I am streaming. I don't have any idea how long I've been streaming for. Okay, I gotta check that out because, oh, wait a minute. I think if I go here, go there, 18 minutes. Okay, talk about brain not working. So yeah, I'll get with Rick and or anyone else that wants to have what little bit of knowledge I know with Davinci Resolve to see what he wants to learn and then work with him. And you can do the same thing with the X's or the Y's or the Z's or whatever you want. And you just bring that back up. And it takes some doing, but you can actually move these X's where they are pretty much where you want them as far as maybe their size goes. They're a little too big. I'm going to put it back to the standard size. You can track them down a little bit. And I obviously need to have the full DaVinci out there. Size is still a little bit too big, so we're gonna take those down to about right there. Then I would go in and literally start right here. The first one's good, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, sort of, kind of, that's okay. So I'm going to leave that one there, and I'm going to put an X, and same thing again, but that's going to move the other one. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. And I basically think it is you go X 1, 2, 3, X 1, 2, 3, X 1, 2, 3, X 1, 2, 3, X 1, 2, 3. Then you come down here to your tracking and you just track them where you want it and fine tune it. And I'm honestly not going to take the time to do that. Sure, Greg, if you want to learn DaVinci, I'd be more than happy to have you get on your phone, give me a call, and we'll hook up on FaceTime, and then go from there. So I believe now I can also take the same thing with the DaVinci with Ken, and I can keyframe it to move around like that as well. But I'm curious and wondering, can I keyframe? Can I put an effect on the text itself? And again, not scripted, no clue. So let's have it push. It's there. Let's see what it does. It didn't push, even though it's there. Oh, it did push. Oh, because it's the X's. I like that. That worked out pretty good. I forgot. See, now here's where you, again, you got to really stop to think. You got to remember where you're at. The red box is where I put it. So now I believe I can actually go to this box, and I don't think you can manipulate whether it pushes to the left or pushes to the right. So I want to see if I can find. I cannot. I should be able to do that. Doggone it. Seriously? Let me right click, set as standard changes. No, I don't want to do that. So off click on that. I wanted to do one going one way and one going the other way. Okay, I'll use this one. I'll put this one down here. No, maybe not. Didn't get there. This is tricky too. Maybe not. Nope, there it is. Now I'll resize it so I can see it. And the resizing is not that big of a deal. It just gives me an idea of the length of it. So I'll hit play from the beginning and see what happens. Cool. Yeah, I've got so much to learn and share, and hopefully someone picks up on something they like and can put it in the comments, hey, try this, or did you think about this, or anything like that. So once you get it how you like it, you just want to render it. You know how to render. You make a title and just call it Friday DaVinci MP4. You can look at these. It changed it back to 24. I put it to 30. Put it in the rendering queue. Put a location to it. I just want it to go to here. You can see right here, cam circle test MP4, cam circle test WebM. This is what I was working on this morning, and this is what screwed up my other OBS. Now, just so you understand, this is my main OBS, Profile Ken 2. Everything still works. My other one does not work. Bits and pieces of it work. I don't know what I've done. I've done something wrong. I'll figure it out. So I'm going to put that in there. I'll go save this. I'll hit render all. Let's see. There's a little bit behind this, so I'm going to think maybe 35 seconds. So render. No, looks like about 7 seconds. And it's done. See what it looks like rendered out. That's the wrong one. Oh, no, that's the right one. Cool. Really nice. I mean, actually, it really is horrible, but for the fact of just you can put effects on pretty much anything, you can keyframe it, you can make it move, you can do anything you want. That's really nice. I really like that. I didn't even mess with that one. All right, gonna wrap it up. I got things to do today. We're gonna take mom some banana bread, and we're gonna go run around the countryside, and we're going to a fish Friday night. Ken Stout Live will be scheduled and up and running later this evening. I'm going to try to schedule this with no one's help, so this could be a disaster. Shout out to everybody: Black Watch, Speedy C, Greg Guy, Kenny Witten, Tony Wallow, Jeff Ryman, DDT 2005, otherwise known as DDT 2005. Live Windows Training, Doug Betts, light bulbs equals 0. I knew that was a trick question. I knowed it. Should have called a friend. All right, gentlemen and Doug, thank you guys. Have a great day. I'm going to hit stop streaming on my OBS, and it should stop the stream in 3, 2,